You don't got no beverages in this bitch?
You want water?
Huh?
You want water?
You don't got no ginger ale? Black people love ginger ale. Water will do. Let's see, which brand is it? Oh, shit. He got President's Choice spring water. And this way you got to come to Quantum Studios. He don't got that bullshit. What's that brand everyone be having at their house? That no one really want, but it's like, fuck it, I'm dying of thirst, so I got to drink it. Pure Life. Yo, Pure Life water. Pure Life water used to fuck me up. Like, if I started drinking, I feel like I want to throw up. I'm like, damn.
Yo, hot take, but I'm a Dasani guy.
All right.
What?
See, my homegirl ordered that one time. I'm like, that's how you're living?
That's the best water, bro. The Dasani or the Aquafina.
I'm gonna go with like Smart Water. It just has
Yeah.
a cleaner taste to me. It's like I don't taste anything extra in it.
What extra do you taste in other brands?
It might be the salt or some shit.
The salt is what makes it slap. The minerals, you know?
Fake minerals.
That shit's fire.
All right, so I'm here feeling kind of cozy at Quantum Studios and shit. I feel like I'm home. I've been supposed to come here. You know what I'm saying? If y'all need someone to engineer, you just holler at the kid because it's gritty. It's Crow, you know?
Yo, last time I saw you, I was XI.
One thing about me, I'm going to always be City McGritty. But this guy right here,
I switched
he's going
up.
to change his name from Denzel XI to Denzel Sound. And who you going to be the other time? He's just going to be Denzel.
Fuck. It might end up like that. Not gonna lie.
See what I mean?
But the XI had to go. It was I made it when I was like 12. So, you know? It just looked like childish. So
To who?
to me, I don't know.
See, that's the thing. Sometimes we be our own biggest critics. And it's like, the XI, like, I liked it, you know? Now Denzel Sound, like, it's cool.
It's more professional, you know?
Okay, when you put it that way.
And I changed the tag too.
The beat tag?
Yeah.
If you ain't cooking with Denzel, you ain't cooking at all.
Yeah, that's the old one. I had to get rid of that. Bro, I did a beat battle and they all flamed me for that tag. So, like, I literally had to. Like, bro, they literally told me, like, this is the type of tag where it's like, if the beat is so hard and they hear that tag, they're not picking it.
That's crazy. I was like, and I thought it was hard. I even have a
Bro.
track where I'm like, if you ain't cooking with Denzel, then you ain't cooking at all.
Bro, a lot of people thought it was hard, but like
what?
But bro, to be honest,
It was kind of long too.
in hindsight, it's like 50. It was like 15 syllables, and
But then again, if Young Metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you. Like, it is what
it's
it
still
is.
less. It's still less.
Did you count it?
I just counted it.
Damn, that's crazy. He be counting in real time.
It was 11 syllables.
So, what made you decide to want to open your own studio?
I was working out of my buddy's studio for the longest time, and I just honestly I saved enough to where it just didn't make sense for me to pay. It's like small amounts of rent every time I book. So, and I had enough, like, I knew enough people that needed a studio and like wanted somewhere they could just keep coming through to, and somewhere that's, I guess, reputable. So I guess, you know, I just had to do it. It was meant to be. But it was fuck. It took me like like probably 2 years to like the thought came into my mind like maybe almost 2 years ago, and then it came to fruition. Like, it took forever, but we're here. So
What was the hardest part of getting your own studio together?
to be honest, it was just finding the room, because a lot of places it's like they don't want a lot of noise and they don't want a bunch of people going in and out every day. So I probably went through like I can't even count the amount of spots I checked out. And then it just came down to this one, and then when this spot like gets filled out, we're just gonna keep upgrading.
I mean, it's not too far for people to really get to.
Yeah.
You know?
To be honest, it's in I think it's in like one of the most convenient spaces, because like whether you're in like out further west or east or wherever, then like it's just like a good middle ground for everyone.
So when it comes to like getting the equipment for your studio, like what was the necessities needed? Like specific mic, interface, or monitors? Like what was the most necessary? Like let's say like even when it comes to like the brand, because a lot of people might think every mic work the same, and you know what I mean, and every interface does the same thing.
To be honest, like the biggest thing that was like the most important to me was the Apollo twin. Like that's like as an engineer, like every engineer knows, like it's just a different workflow. It's a different workflow and it uses DSP instead of CPU, which is like a big load off your computer. So it just things are just way smoother.
What is DSP?
So you know how CPU like takes power for it from your uh
Computer?
computer? Yeah.
Yeah.
So DSP is it's onto the interface itself. So the
Okay.
interface takes on the load and then it lets you kind of record effortlessly.
Okay, I'm gonna need one of those.
Yeah, yeah. The Apollos are like it's just like incomparable to any other
And those
interface
goes
that
for
I've
like
used.
about $1,000, right?
A little more, yeah.
Well, depending on which one, I guess.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
20 would be the more expensive one, right?
There's the I think there's the X6 and like the X8, which are
They don't
like
got the XI.
big ones, which are like long interfaces. My buddy actually has one right next
Yo,
door.
that's a wild statement. Like that's whole setup.
He okay,
This is
he
crazy.
has the X6. He has the X6, but like for to be honest, I'm only doing vocal recording here, so I didn't really need anything else. We have the it connected to the preamp, which is going to the mic, so it's pretty much.
True, true.
If I do need an X6 for like other gear and whatnot, then I'm definitely gonna upgrade. Just didn't make sense for right now.
So what exactly is a preamp? Like I've always heard about them, I never actually looked into them because I just record through my Focusrite Scarlett.
It just it's honestly not like needed, but it just pretty much amplifies the voice
Oh, okay.
before it hits the mic. Like it's just more gain. And depending on the preamp, it's just they're just colored differently or there's a different warmth or all preamps just have a different kind of sound. So we have the 1073, which is like it's I wouldn't necessarily say it's warm, but it just has a certain color that you wouldn't get like straight from the interface to the mic.
All right, so like what kind of setup do you think I would need personally? Like, 'cause you've mixed a bunch of my tracks, so like you know I just use my Focusrite and Aston Spirit microphone, and that's pretty much it. But do you feel like you have like any constructive criticism on how my vocals could be better?
So for people that record at home, I feel like a lot of so your setup is actually like it's it's the necessities. All you need is like a Scarlett I2i or 2i2. Oh
I
my
think I
god.
got like the 4i4.
Yeah.
I'm a different guy. Don't play with me.
You need that and then which is like super simple, but you don't need anything above and beyond and then you have a decent mic too. But for the number one thing I would stress is like the room treatment. A lot of artists overlook the room treatment when they're sending me their vocals they record at home. Like figure like I don't know. Some people record in like a closet or put a blanket over their head or something, but it honestly a lot of times it does the trick because like that extra room in the vocals kind of sometimes it just fucks the ting.
Okay. Um, I don't think I've sent you any new songs to mix in a while. Like I moved, I'm in a new crib, and it's like the setup is way different. Like I don't even have carpet in like the room I record in. So
Mm.
yeah, that I did put a rug down in there, but it's like I was recording the other day. I'm like, something sounds different.
Have you heard of the Chaotica eyeball?
I got one though.
Oh yeah.
That's why I always record with.
Oh okay.
But the thing is, like, I don't know, like, I don't know if it's just in my head some days, but I'm like, something sounds off. It's like, matter of fact, I was even looking at my levels while I was recording. It's like, I don't know, I just sound quieter today. But then again, I was just recovering from being sick. So maybe that's why my
Mm.
voice wasn't projecting as much. But like, the gain on my mic on the Focusrite, like, it was like set at like 3/4. I'm like, nah, this is a lot.
Did you have the pad button clicked in by any
What's
chance?
the pad button?
There's a button called pad and it just like decreases the like the gain.
Wait, the 4i4 only has one button.
I'm pretty sure it has a pad because I have a Scarlett
I'm
Solo.
gonna show you.
Okay, let's see. Let's see.
If you don't walk with your Focusrite, I'm gonna get sponsored. If you don't walk with your Focusrite, you're not a real person.
Not a real
You're
person.
not a real person. Not even a real
Wow.
artist or a real engineer.
Wow.
You're not a real person.
Just not a
You know what
real
I'm saying?
person.
Some people got the
Holy
2i2. Some people got the solo. I believe this is the 4i4 or some shit.
Bro, there has to be a
Or
pad.
2i4.
Who the hell knows?
I mean, I don't know if y'all could even see anything really, but
I see something that says pad right here.
it really says that?
It says pad. Yeah. So you have the pad. But there's no button, so I don't know how you enable it or disable it.
Probably through the software. The only thing I turn on is just the power.
The
The
48
power button.
volts.
Yeah, that's it.
Phantom power, yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely that pad. Cause bro, I actually had that issue like a while ago when I first got my 103 mic. I was like, why is it so quiet? And I didn't even realize that like I had the pad on the whole time.
You know, when I actually did get this interface, because before I had was it the solo or the 2i2? Honestly, I can't remember. Like, we run through so much different equipment as music people, professionals, that we can't keep up with the names of things. Like he was talking to me about an I2I. I'm like, ain't no such thing.
I said it again right here.
Holy
I2I.
shit, he did.
I said it again.
Do what I'm saying? But I don't remember the point I was making, but we run through a lot of equipment.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So when I got this new Focus, right? When I first plugged it in, I'm like, why are my headphones so quiet? Shit don't sound as clear. Like the previous one I had, like, nah, like shit come right through. Like,
when did you get this?
This year. That's all I can say. I don't know if I sent you anything I recorded off of this one though.
I don't think so.
I mean, how would you know?
When's the last time you sent me a mix?
Yeah, that's a fact.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, the last
So-
song you mixed for me has even been put out.
Nah.
Love Cronem, and that doesn't count because that was. That I would have finished it on this one, yeah. Like the chorus was
yeah.
recorded on the old one, and the verse was recorded on this one for sure.
True. You had the 2i2 before?
I think it was either that or the solo.
Bro, I have a solo at home. I can't believe how that's like the worst interface ever.
It is?
Like it gets the job done, but like there's no like headphone fucking.
Oh, like for an extra one.
Yeah.
I learned a cheat code with mine. I think I used one of the line out. The line out would be for headphones and speakers, right? I used one of those and put my headphones in, and I was like, bingo. That's the cheat code.
Why is that a cheat code?
Because we never thought about we're busy getting splitters. I have a splitter at the crib, but I hate connecting it and doing so much. I'm like, am I doing this right? I don't like if I'm recording someone, I'll use the splitter, you know? So it's not always just plugged in. I don't like my setup to be bulky on my desk and shit. Hate that shit. I don't have a real studio desk. I was like, you know, like when you go to a barbecue, they got the folding table.
Yeah.
I just went to Walmart, copped one of those and said, bet.
That's your studio
That
desk,
ran me like maybe $50, $60, and I said, fuck a studio desk.
I mean, hey, that's all you need.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I have some garbage desk at home too.
It don't matter what you got, even if you got to record on your bed.
Yeah, it's just how you use it.
I can't record in my bed though. I can't be that comfortable. I gotta at least be sitting up, you know?
Do you usually sit when you record or stand?
I'm at a point where I'm sitting because I just hate running back and forth to the mic because the more I do that, is Denzel gonna be like, why do you sound like you're always farther and farther?
Yeah, I guess you record yourself, so it's different.
Yeah.
A lot of guys actually ask me to like put the chair in the booth and lower the mic. I used to never get that, but like lately, like a few guys like specifically have just been like,
You gotta get like a stool.
yeah. But this
I
is a
don't know.
cozy little chair right here.
When it comes to working with other producers, like you be sending out a lot of loops. Do you ever have a hassle with like them like actually hitting you back and saying, yo, I sold beats on a collab or anything like that?
Like the splits type
Yeah.
situation. Man, I've had people use my loops and then just not tell me and then just let
Bad
it
work.
fly. Yeah, but it's just crazy out here. But honestly, most times everyone's like very professional about it. But there's the few guys that just like they'll use your shit and then someone will drop a song with it, and then it's just like, all right, like I'll have to, to take the song down. It makes the producer look bad.
What was one of the times you found out by accident that someone dropped a song on one of your beats?
There was some open mic. I saw it maybe like a month after it dropped, and then I actually put it on my story saying like, I don't know who made this beat, but this is my loop. Yeah, I just saw it, but like I didn't even bother like entertaining it. I just stopped sending the guy loops.
So there's this one artist. When I went to her Spotify to go get the cover art for one of the songs that she did on one of my beats, I happened to accidentally click on her newest song that she dropped. And it's just playing in the background. And after I hear "Shout Out Crow Gang," I said,
Damn.
"Huh, you didn't even pay me for the first beat you used."
That's crazy.
Now that I think about it, and now you're using a second one after I'm listening.
That's
And after I hear "Shout Out Crow Gang" again, I said, "You didn't even fucking buy the beat."
That's disrespect right there.
I didn't even send you the untagged version.
Yeah. The sync game is crazy.
I need to get in that. Like,
that's where the real money's at.
A lot of people feel like they got to be on stage selling 1 million records. You could record songs at home and send them to Denzel Sound to mix.
It's a sync.
If you ain't mixing with Denzel, you ain't mixing at all.
Chill.
You know what I'm saying? And then you could get a sync placement and get like maybe like 10 bands for that song, 20 bands.
Bro, the sync bag is up there, like way.
You know what I'm saying?
Like 6 figures.
All you got, like, you don't got to worry about labels ripping you off. I mean, the sync company might be like, this is a one and done. You're not getting no royalties. And you're like, fuck it. It is what it is.
Do they usually pay people as like a work for hire, or is it like a royalty?
It depends on, like, it just depends who you're working with, right?
Yeah.
Because if anyone could get over on you, they will. You know, I got a song I produced in Baddies, right?
Yeah, you were telling me. Yeah, and you reached out to some.
Yeah, I reached out.
Yeah.
I did reach out to a lawyer too.
Yeah.
And they were like, all right, you want to retain us 5 bands? I said,
Yeah.
I'm sure I could read over the contract myself. I'll just read over it first.
You reached out to like the biggest like entertainment music lawyer, bro. Like, what did you expect?
The red hair one, right?
Yeah.
What's her name? I don't know what her name is.
Miss Crystal.
You're right.
She actually drops game.
She does, though.
I learned that DistroKid's the worst distributor because of her.
Yeah, I've known this for a while.
Also because I got all my music wiped from DistroKid, and they terminated my account for no reason.
Yeah, you did tell me that.
Yeah.
You know, I've been having an issue with Spotify this year. A few times they have emailed me saying that I'm using bots. I'm like, what the fuck?
Really?
Yes. So I have a compilation album that I produced for a bunch of artists on there. And I have a sped up version, slow down version, because why the fuck not? You know? And after one day they emailed me, I woke up early morning, I seen the email, I'm like, what's this about? They said, hey man, Spotify said you use some bots and that's no good. You shouldn't do that. So they taking back the streams or whatever, you're not getting paid, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, what song are they talking about? Because which one of my songs got so many streams that like they're gonna be like, hey,
what
you cut that out. What makes it even worse, it wasn't even my song.
Whose song? What song was it?
Like a shorty that's on the project, but the song didn't even have 1,000 streams. So I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about?
That must have been a glitch then.
Like, the thing is, Spotify just doesn't want to pay artists. So like, what happens when one of my songs really start doing numbers for real? They're gonna be like, oh, you're definitely not getting paid.
Yeah, then they're banning you.
You know what I'm saying? So fuck Spotify. We don't love them hoes.
What do you use to stream music?
Apple Music.
Me too.
Yeah, like I don't really like the look of Spotify. It just seems like it's just too much going on to me. Apple Music is just straight to the point. The new Apple update, I don't really like how Apple Music looks now. It's like y'all doing too much. Just slow it down, bucko.
It looks different. I had an update. So
I can't even show you because my phone's not on me.
Yo, my camera is shit though, low key.
Which iPhone you got?
16.
Oh, okay.
But like, look, the colors are just poor. Like, I don't know.
You might have to go into the settings, possibly.
Maybe. But I compared it to like my boy's phone. He had like a 14. His was like popping.
Like the 12 Pro and like the 14 like have some of the best cameras.
That's where it peaked.
That's the thing. Like, it's like they'll have something that's great, and then they'll be like, "All right, we're gonna dumb it down real quick," and then they're gonna bring it back good again.
Yo, how good do they want to make these cameras though? Because like it's gonna be at the point where it's like we can't even see this good. You know what I'm saying? The cameras are
Word.
surpassing our vision. So it's like, what's the point?
I think I need the camera to be so good that when I'm making my homemade movies, I can see the sweat dripping onto her body. Word.
That's 4K.
That's good 4K. That's good 4K.
What's bad 4K? There's only one 4K.
Bad 4K is when your iPhone tripping. You're zoomed in and you're like, what the fuck that? It looks kind of blurry.
Yeah, you're right, actually. I have bad 4K.
You know, like I bought like a little mini camera on Amazon and they claim it was 4K. That's bad 4K.
It was bullshit.
Just because the export is in 4K doesn't mean it's really 4K. So that's bad 4K.
Wow, they did you wrong.
I didn't really mind. The only issue I really have with it is the microphone don't work.
No way.
Yeah, the microphone did not work on that shit. I'm like, okay. But I only got it for $60.
Oh.
Yeah, so I just use it to just like film like B-rolls at sometimes, you know? Like if I
Yeah.
want to have like old school looking footage, you know?
Yeah.
That's all.
Have you seen those like a lot of artists love that like VHS type look on their
I started that shit.
You started that shit? The first artist I saw that like did it like huge was
City McGritty.
I think Lithe.
Life?
Lithe. Lithe.
Okay, I know who you're talking about. I was listening to his album yesterday. I'm like, I never knew how to pronounce his name.
Lithe, yeah.
Wow. I thought it was like Lite.
Lithe. You know, I thought it was like that too. I thought it was Lithe too the first time I saw his name.
Life. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I probably should ask Siri, like, how do you pronounce this?
Lithe. But yeah, people love that shit. That VHS.
Yeah. He's
dumbed down, lo-fi.
Yeah. Some people say you gotta actually get like the actual like old school camera for real from like the 90s. I'm like, I'm not doing all that. I will go to CapCut and just turn on a filter.
Yeah, literally. Is there a VHS filter in CapCut?
There's a bunch, yeah.
Yo, I actually just got CapCut Pro. Do you have?
Hell yeah.
Yo, CapCut is actually sick.
That's what we edit these podcasts.
It's elite. Yeah, that's literally all you need. It's so like user friendly and straight to the point, and you could do crazy shit. Yo, I always have like fucking two guys beating the shit out of each other on this TV. I need a PS5.
Oh, okay. If you're gonna say like that happens next door, I'm like, what?
I need a PS5 in here.
Like, you don't fuck with like old school video games?
Yo, I was thinking of getting the big ass ones.
Oh, you wanna like
with Street Fighter? Yeah, with like Street Fighter
bugging.
on it. I don't even remember the last time I gamed. Like, I probably will never buy another console in my life, but you know, I need the new hottest thing.
I'm here thinking I might get one for my daughter.
Daughter?
She bad as shit, but she a cool kid.
PS5?
She might get a Switch or something.
Yo, the Switch 2 just dropped.
Alright, so yo, I have a game-changing question that could change molecules and atoms in the atmosphere.
What is it?
I'm still thinking of it.
Dude, you can't just say that and not have a question.
The question is so important, I'm allowed to do that.
It's rendering?
It is rendering.
Okay.
And the CPU is overloading.
Just use the DSP. There's some right there.
I'm just asking you a real life question. What would make you stop working on music?
Even if I had like $1 billion, I never had to work again in my life, I would still make music and try to just make history, I guess.
He want to be Pharrell. You see how Pharrell at the fucking Louis Vuitton headquarters recording coke rap music?
But he made it already.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I would probably never stop doing music myself.
Yeah?
Yeah, like it's my outlet.
Yeah,
You
me
know?
too. I'm honestly blessed to be able to turn this into like a full-time thing. because like, man, it just started as like a dream.
What is like the worst audio someone ever sent you to like work on? Like,
This guy named City McGritty.
at least it wasn't my vocals. At least it wasn't my vocals.
Yo, everyone in the game, in the music game, has been scammed before, for sure.
Do you know that the game is out here scamming artists though?
Bro, is he? Is this a common thing? Cause one of my
He messaged him too.
he messaged my boy recently and he was like, "Yo, this is hard." And my boy was like thinking like, "Yo, this is like the game is like messaging me from his account."
I could send you a YouTube video for him to watch, and he'll learn that. Yeah, it's not.
Oh
me.
my god, I need to tell him this right
Hold
now.
on, hold on. Let me tell you about the game scamming. If you're, at least in my age group, I'm 34 right now, you remember an artist from Toronto named JB. He has a song with the game called Fire in Your Eyes, right? There's a video for it, but the game was never in the music video. I don't know if I think he wasn't able to come to Canada at the time, possibly. That might have been the issue. But the game, mind you, the game got paid to do the feature. And then he was dropping mixtapes, and he had artists he was working with like on his label and shit. They remixed JB's song without JB on it and just dropped it. So imagine JB paid you for the fucking feature after you said, I'm gonna steal this shit and go drop my own version.
Wow.
And
That's
now
low.
JB shit, like a lot of people didn't even know it existed. All they know is your mixtape version. Like, that's grimy.
Yo, are labels this bad to artists that they need to scam their fans? The labels are like they pay their artists so poorly that like the artists are so dry of money and all their masters are going straight to the label that like they need to scam their own fans.
Like, are they not worried about like being at Popeyes and after one of the artists that they scam sees them and light they shit up?
Yeah. That's actually I didn't even think of
And that's
that.
why we work with Denzel Sound, because he does not scam the artist.
I never scam. I know producers that scammed me.
Wait, what? Oh, hold on. What did they say?
Bro, so when I was younger, Lil Durk had an artist signed to him. Or sorry, not an artist, a producer that signed to him.
Who's the producer?
Some guy. But
Is he even known at this point?
hell no.
Okay.
But he I'll show you after if anything. I actually wonder what Buddy's up to. But he asked me to send, I think I was like 18 at the time or something. And he asked me, he was like, "Yo, send me like $200 USD. And I'm gonna cook up on some of your, and I'll send you loops, or I'll cook up on some of your loops and I'll send them straight to Dirk." And then boom, I send it to him. He's like, "We're locked in." And then
I bet.
and then I sent him. He sends me loops. I cook up on the loops. I send them back. Not a peep. Not a peep. And then another guy that was like pretending to be an A&R on Polo G's team reached out to me, and that guy scammed me when I was a kid too. It's just crazy. I guess they just take advantage of young producers that are like desperate like just super desperate and want things to go for them badly, and then yeah.
All right, let me tell you some producer that does keep it trill, right? You ever heard of Monique Winning? She hard. She's from Texas.
Is she on TikTok?
TikTok.
I think I might.
So Monique Winning. I remember one morning I woke up and I seen her post and like in her story saying like, "Yo, I need 3 beats for the baby. Send them in. Like, here's the email address. Send like your 3 hardest. Like, you send more than 3, like I'm blocking you. Like, I don't care. I'm not going through all that." So I hit up all the producers on my team and said, "Yo, everyone send 3 beats. One of us is gotta get it." You know what I'm saying? It might not be all of us, but one of us. You know what I'm saying? Crow gang shit. All right, cool. So a few days later, one of the homies hit me back. He's like, "Yo," she emailed me back saying like, "Yo, I'm gonna send them these 2 beats. These are hard." I'm like, "Okay." You see, this is how you monopolize. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're working with your team. So she said, "Yo, but I want to take like like I'm gonna give you a contract that I'm only gonna take 20% off of whatever you're getting on the beat sale, I think, whatever, like 20% or whatever, like 20% of whatever you're getting, because I did not have to give this opportunity out to anyone, you know.
Of course. Yeah.
And I think that's real.
Yeah, that's
you know?
fair. That's fair.
Because she could have just sent her own beats. I'm sure she did.
100%.
But at the same time, like, it's not like she was charging people. She just said, yo, send me your beats. I'm going to send some hard shit. Because my people said they in the studio with him. We're going to see what's up with it.
Once you're like a big enough producer and you have like a network like that, then you could totally leverage other people's work and then, you know, share the money.
I mean, I kind of pretty much do that. Like, there's days people hit me for beats. They're like, yo, I need an Afro jazz beat with drill drums. And I'm like, huh? Denzel, you got that? He's like, of course. I'm like, all right. How much you charging? He'll be like, 500. I'm like, all right, cool. And after, like, me and Denzel have to work, like, I'm not going to use the word relationship. We got the work Cronem-ship, where it's an unspoken law where, you know what I'm saying, we just break bread, you know? I might just be like, yo, just mix one of my songs for me.
Yeah.
But, like, if I have not eaten in a week, please send some money. Please. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you got to just be a good person, you know? Be a good person, because
it's all about integrity.
Because I could have been like, well, Denzel, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have sold that beat or those 3 beats or whatever. So I want half. I don't be on that. Like, for what? Like, if he's a decent person, he's going to be like, yo, this is for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I think there was a time, like, I got you, like, what, $800 in sales?
Oh, my God. Yeah, I remember that. We split that.
I got him, like, $800 in sales, and he just said, here you go, half. I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
I could go buy some food finally. I have not eaten in a year.
That was with that.
Nice songs. Very nice songs.
That was with your bestie.
Man, go fuck off. This is the end. We out. We ended that very well.